a couple of questions. I'll be a little briefer than she was, but I just wanted to ask Dulcie, are you really serious about giving up parking spots in the downtown of the city of Astoria after all of these years of pounding on us?
No. Short answer. Dulcie Taylor, 1287 Commercial. When I saw these parklets in other locations, they seem to be utilizing parking spaces, taking away parking. Some of the spots that we have downtown are loading zones that you're not supposed to park in, but they're not used as loading zones. So those seem like perfect spots to me to put a parklet or a streetery into. So no, I'm really not suggesting that we subtract parking, but it might be, and that's why we suggested a pilot program, because it might be useful in some, it can only be in the side corridors, not commercial and marine, and I just thought it was an interesting idea to check out.
Okay.
Anything else?
Thank you. Zeddy, you haven't made a comment? Or
the period that we're in right now with the Parks Department for the city is maintain what we've got. So when I heard about the proposal for parklets, I kind of thought, why? But then when I heard the ADHDA is behind it and it's a pilot program, I say, why not try it out? Even though it doesn't necessarily make that much sense to me.
Okay, will somebody like to make a motion that we adopt this, or are we going to bring it back?
I have a couple of questions when we bring it back. It says in number 2, parklets will only be permitted in the downtown area. So when staff reports back on this, I'd like to know why that limitation was put in. And then, like Councilor Price, I would like to know the names of the 2 businesses who came to the city staff and talked about this, because the pilot project is limited to 2 businesses kind of thing. So if it says only 2 parklets will be permitted during the 2-year pilot project period. So I think we need to know who is applying for this.
So I can answer that right now. So the owners of the Astoria Coffee House and also Cargo across the street don't know exactly where they're going to place it at this point in time. They've just inquired about that site, and then also the owner of the downtown coffee shop on 10th Street.
Thank you. Appreciate that information. And again, I think a little bit of retooling in the language as Councilor Price suggested to come back to us. And then I understand that these probably would only work in the downtown, but just in case somebody outside wants to make a parklet someday, I think we might want to think about that. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to let that one go, and we'll move on to the next item, which is the carbon credit project.